AI app builders are, they're just exploding right now. Everyone's promising to turn a simple idea into functional code.
They are.
So in this deep dive, we're trying to cut through some of that noise. We're looking at three big ones: Dreamflow, Lovable, and Vibe Code, to figure out which one, really delivers on that promise of speed without you losing total control.
And that's exactly the knife's edge we're on. They all give you working code and fast. But the key thing you have to understand is that each one forces a trade-off.
A trade-off between what?
Between, say, native mobile perfection with full code autonomy
Hmm.
or just blazing fast web development where you can deploy immediately. There's just tools for very different jobs.
Okay, let's start with Dreamflow then. It comes from the Flutterflow team, which is a pretty deep pedigree.
It is.
And that commitment to Flutter, that's really where the whole debate starts, isn't it? Because for a lot of people, the effort for Q native isn't worth the hassle.
And yet, if what you need is actual code quality and real autonomy, Greenflow is the champion there. They're focused entirely on native mobile apps.
Using Flutter, so it's cross-platform.
Exactly. Professional cross-platform code.
Yeah.
And what's really crucial is what they call the tri-surface approach.
Okay, what's that?
It just means you can move seamlessly between an AI prompt, a visual drag-and-drop editor, and then the raw code itself. And it all stays in sync.
Right, so you're not locked into one way of working, and that full code ownership piece is huge if you care about quality.
It's everything.
Plus, the pricing is token-based, so you're paying for the complexity of the code generated. Simple apps could end up costing next to nothing.
Which makes it incredibly cost-efficient for smaller, focused mobile projects. Now, Dreamflow gives you that native perfection, but if you're not building a mobile app,
It's overkill.
total overkill.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Lovable, which just skipped the App Store entirely to become, well, a web accelerator.
Which is why they hit $120 million in revenue in, 9 months?
An absolutely staggering amount of money.
Yeah, the market is clearly voting for speed. They call themselves the superhuman full-stack engineer.
And it kind of is. It just generates web apps using React and Tailwind. Their success really proves that, for now at least, agility is beating native purity. They also simplify the whole budgeting process.
How so?
No token counting. It's a simpler message-based price. So one flat credit per chat, no matter how complex the request is. Much easier for teams to plan around.
Okay, but wait. They offer GitHub sync and database support through Superbase, right? So they're building the back-end scaffolding too.
They are.
Doesn't that sort of lock you into that specific database system? You're trading some architectural freedom for that speed?
It does raise that strategic question, yes. But for a product manager who needs to get something out the door yesterday, that integrated database means zero manual wiring.
So the ideal use case is rapid web prototype.
Exactly. Rapid prototypes, internal tools, anywhere where velocity is just more important than long-term architectural purity.
Okay, shifting gears completely now to Vibe Code. This one is really interesting.
And the wild card.
Because it's a truly mobile platform. It runs on your iPhone or your Android. You build right from your pocket.
It's incredible portability. It's built on React Native and Expo. And they've already got, $9.4 million in funding since their 2025 launch. So the concept is validated.
And they have that one-click deployment feature using app clips.
Which is brilliant for sharing an MVP. You can send someone a functional piece of your app without forcing them to go through a whole App Store download.
It's the ultimate portable solution then. Though I have to assume, as the sources suggest, that building really complex enterprise-level logic just on a phone screen, it's got to have its limits.
For sure. So if we boil all this down, the choice is pretty clear depending on your priority.
Right.
You choose Greenflow for high-quality, native mobile apps where you want maximum flexibility and total code ownership. It's really best for experienced devs who care about polish.
Okay, and Lovable.
Lovable gives you the highest return for rapid web prototyping. It's built for product managers who need tested results now and are willing to sacrifice some autonomy for that velocity.
And Vibe Code is that very specialized tool for hyper-portable, on-the-go development, but it's still pretty early days for them.
And this whole shift, I think it leaves you with a really important question to think about.
Which is?
As the AI becomes the architect, the one writing that foundational code, the most valuable skill completely changes. It's not about writing the first lines of code anymore. It's about how clearly you can articulate a complex vision to the AI.
So what does code ownership even mean when the entire architecture is generated from a simple chat prompt?
That is the shifting ground we're all standing on now.